Hey, everybody. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. I hope you all are doing amazing. This is a bonus singles love reading for Leo and Aries specifically. But if you are a cross watcher and it resonates, you could have Leo or Aries energy somewhere in your birth chart. Now, the reason I'm doing the bonus love reading for them is because they're the top two who have been giving the most views on this channel. I appreciate views from everybody. So please don't feel as though I'm not paying attention to any of you or not acknowledging you. I am, because without you, there would be no me, right? There wouldn't be a channel. So I just want to do something a little extra for Leo and Aries. Thank you so much. Leo's been knocking it out of the park last week and this week. Aries knocked it out of the park last week. You are all so appreciated. We're taking a look at what could be blocking you from love. Let's see. Energy on the decks have been cleared. Energy in the space has been cleared as well. You have staying stuck, repeat patterns, unavailable, playing games. And I don't feel like this is like you playing games. I feel like the games are being played on you more than anything, right? And it keeps you in a indecisive position. Like you feel stuck. So it's like, damn, I'm stuck. So why even try to move? I may as well stay here because it's something new every single time. Let's see. What else do you want to tell Aries and Leo? Singles. Ooh. Addiction. Too risky. Giving too much. Some of y'all too damn nice. Telling you. Excuses. Some of you are just making excuses not to do anything. And I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I totally get it. Like you get used to dealing with something for so long, or you keep getting the same thing, you tend to think that, well, guess what? Shit. I may as well not. For some of you, you could be dealing with some type of addiction, like the card says. You probably your alcohol intake has probably increased. And if not alcohol, it's something that you have found to kind of help you cope with breakups, being single, and just the whole depression of this whole dating crap. It's not even a dating pool anymore. I mean, not a swimming pool. It's a damn dating cesspool. So I totally get it. I do. But it's like whatever it is, whatever avenue you have been using to cope with what you have been dealing with, it's become a little excessive. It's like you're obsessed. For some of you, it's like you've already lost yourself in these things. For others of you, it's like you've even noticed that you're drinking more, smoking more, whatever it is, spending money more. And I know I should be the last person talking about spending money because shopping was my addiction. But that's another story for another time. You feel like it's just not worth it anymore. And again, I totally get it. But stop being so nice, first of all, because you do need balance in your life. And I feel as though you're so giving to people because that's who you are, number one. And number two, you want them to know that I do care. I'm looking at this as an us situation, not me. You go into it doing things the right way. And I'm not saying go in playing games, playing head games, or with the wrong intentions or nothing like that. But it's like kind of fall back a little bit. Don't be so giving of yourself, not just yourself, but your time. For some of you, could be giving of your money. And I say that in the sense of example, you could have been dating someone, or you'll probably date someone who has children. You may want to give something to the kids every now and then. I love the kids. Don't have any of my own, but I love kids. And, you know, I do what I can for several reasons. I just love children. So sometimes you can't go into situations off the top showing that great, loving, compassionate, giving, sharing person that you are off top, because a lot of people see that and they take advantage of it. It's you being totally sincere, totally loving, coming from a place of love, coming from a good place in your heart, but the receiver is more or less like, well, damn, shit, she gonna give it to me? I'm gonna take it. Or, yeah, damn, he doing all this. Let me see what else I can get. So just kind of hold back on it. Not saying change who you are, but just kind of balance that, kind of like doing surveillance, right? You have to surveil something before you just go in and make your presence known, make yourself known. So that's what you do. Just get in surveillance mode when you meet somebody, you know what I mean? And just keep it like that for a while until you find out what's going on, until this person shows you who they really are. And like again, I said, making excuses for not going anywhere, making excuses for why it didn't work, right? And I feel like some of you have been so I'm trying to say it the right way, but I can't find the words, so I'm just come right on and say just been so fucked over in past relationships until, you know, whatever. The same thing's gonna happen again. You're gonna feel as though, why? When they're gonna come with, different person, same bullshit, right? You have retreating. Ooh, some of you are settling. Age issues. All right. Yeah. See, it's too much card here. I feel needs to go with this giving too much as well. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put them just like this. But giving too much too soon. Too much information about yourself, showing how you truly are, showing how you are. Too soon. Too much too soon. So a lot of you, out of fear of being hurt, some of you are not even putting yourselves out there, right? And a few of you, not saying all, a few of you have possibly been in situations where you felt as though, you know what, maybe this is the best I can do. Or I'm just going to stay here because I'm comfortable here. But the whole while, it isn't what's right for you, it's not what you need, and it's not what you want. But that comfort zone has you in like a four of pentacles moment until it's like you're trying to hold on to something because it feels comfortable. The whole while is not working out. What the kids say, the math ain't mathing, right? So a lot of you could be dealing with somebody who's either that you see is either too young or too old for you. A lot of people say that age ain't nothing but a number, and that could very well be true. But, you know, others need to realize that people have preferences, right? I don't date 5 years younger or older than me. That's just my preference. Some of you may not even like to date an older person. Some of you may not like to date a younger person. And yeah, I do to a certain extent kind of agree with the age thing. Age is nothing but a number, because I've met them younger who were more mature than the older ones, and met some older ones who were more childish than the younger ones. So it just depends on the person. It depends on you. Whatever it is, whatever your decision is your preference. So, and another thing, don't allow anybody to tell you that you're too picky. It's not being picky, it's a preference. I get so tired of people saying that. Like, because at the end of the day, the person who's in that situation has to make sure that they are comfortable with it. Show us more, please. Yep, see that? Past trauma. Some of you could be, look at that. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Okay. I'll come back to that one. Lone wolf. hmm Even though a lot of us want to be married, a lot of people want to have that life partner. Like the things that they have been through in the past, it has really it's really fucked them up to the point where it's just easier to be alone. It really is. Now, back to this seeking perfection. I understand everyone has flaws, right? Choose only 5 must-haves and 5 and deal breakers that matter. It don't have to be 5, it can be 1. And this, as far as age is concerned, you get to a certain age in life and it's like you don't have time for the foolishness. And the age I am now, I'm already at that point. You can't come in need. You can't match me. That's all I'm saying. But I digress. This is not my reading. This is for Leo and Aries. So I ain't too fond of this one right here, but I also see this as boundaries. You have to set certain boundaries. And not just that, you have to have certain standards for yourself. So, no offense to those who like this, but if you don't have a problem dating someone who smokes, whether it's cigarettes or marijuana, that's your preference. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that, you know, perfect people don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your boundary is, it needs to be understood and it needs to be respected, not just by the potential person that you're looking to possibly date, but also by you. And another thing, once you set these boundaries, I'm not even going to call them must haves and deal breakers. I call them boundaries because it's just certain things that you will not deal with. Like I said, once again, it goes back to being a preference. So once you set these boundaries, stick to them. All right. Don't let anything slide for nothing. This one is trying to come out. Body shaming. Some of you are not in a position where you feel as though you are completely happy with your body. Guess what? That's one thing about it. You can lose weight, you can gain weight. It's always something you can do to change that. So don't let that stop you from getting back out there and finding love. Tolerating abuse, that right there, I'm not even gonna touch on that too much. All the thing I'm gonna say is it needs to be a big ass red X across this. No abuse. Don't put your hands on me and you talk to me with respect. You will respect me. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't, or well, I'm not gonna say can't, won't. If you won't do that, there's nothing more to say. We have nothing to say. So yeah, don't tolerate abuse from no damn body. Whether it's somebody, I don't care if they know you or not. All right. Stop being in judgment of yourself and stop being in judgment of other people too. My thing is this, it's not so much judgment, but give someone a chance. Okay. Some of you probably feel as though, you know what? Why? Because they're going to do something to fuck it up anyway. However, I have been looking at it as, you know what? If I'm interested in you, we can communicate, we can chit chat, we can converse. We'll see where it goes. Okay. But I am going to at least give you the chance to either fall in line and march on time or fall out and head out. That way I know that it didn't work because it was something I did. I will have known what I walked away from or, what walked away from me. Because at the end of the day, fate is going to give you what it wants you to have. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. last card out is, yep, no good ones. I feel like all of us, well, most, more than most of us, if not all of us, feel the same way. There is somebody out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. A lot of us don't feel as though we are supposed to be with anybody. I want to say something so badly, but it's like, yeah, but I'm gonna leave that alone. And it's no jab at anybody, but it's just, just a belief, something that I used to think and even used to say, but I am not gonna say anything. Okay, Tarot. This is Leo and Aries reading, love block reading, and for anybody else with whom this message resonates. What do you want them to take away from this? Star energy, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. Look at this. Yep. So don't give in completely. Like a lot of you have been meditating, manifesting, praying, whatever it is you do to connect to your higher beings and your belief. When I see this star card, I always think wish upon a star. So all of your hopes and everything, your dreams, your hopes, your wishing, right? Hold on to it. Don't let it go yet. You got Queen of Wands energy here. And this is also about taking control. This is about doing things like a little more responsibly and logically. So you're going to be successful with this. It's just a matter of letting divine do its thing. That's pretty much what it all comes down to. Universe kicks in, says, hey, it's time. Let's do this. Let's lead Leo to the person they're supposed to be with. Let's lead Aries to the person they are supposed to be with. You're going to have forward movement. And when it does kick in, like I said, you are going to be ready, logically thinking through things, doing things, right? Doing things differently than you did previously. And it's going to be successful. You got happy moments coming here. And not just that, recognition, right? Celebrating. What else do you want them to know, Tarot? Death card. Oh, see there? Look at that. Five of Pentacles. See? Yes, yes. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. So this thing is ending so that something new can begin, right? So don't just close yourself off completely. This is transformation. You're transforming from being unhappy to making decisions through a clear lens. And not just that, being more compassionate, more loving, more understanding, and you're doing it with clarity. Clarify this Two of Pentacles for me, please. Let's see, what is this about? Mm-hmm. Ace of Swords, yep. So you're getting clarity from the endings. You are getting clarity from the things that you would be making choices with clarity about things that ended. And that's one thing about a Ten of Swords. You can't go nowhere else but up. That's the lowest. That's the worst it will ever get. Right? So after being beaten down, broken, battered, and all of that, you're coming back up. You're rising to the surface. And when you do, you are going to be in a better position to make the decisions that you need in order to start out with new beginnings after such an ugly ending. That's your message, Leo and Aries. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out these past 2 weeks. You are greatly appreciated. And not just Aries and Leo. I don't want nobody else in their feelings. All of you are appreciated. I do appreciate you all. Please take care of yourselves. Until the next reading, babies. Love and light, baby.